Yo boys, what is going on? Welcome to today's video where today I'm going to give you guys my favorite picks, free picks for college football this Saturday. What is it? September 7th. Hope you guys having a good day. Just got finished watching the Packers and the Eagles game. Obviously, as you guys know, Thursday Night Football, we put out a little 7-piece that we hit. Unfortunately, we couldn't get the streak going. I just wanted to recap it real quick, just for those of you that maybe tailed. Jalen Hurts, unfortunately, this was money. Like, we had it, and then the Eagles just really risky at the end of the game. Threw 2 passes to Devontae Smith to ice out the game. I thought they were just going to run the ball, but I thought we had it. But, you know, that's football. But yeah, I mean, it's good data. I actually don't regret the lower pick because, again, it was 2 passes just at the very end of the game that iced the game. So I think I read it correct. Most coaches during that would actually run the ball. It's just they play a little risky throwing a Devontae, but, you know, it worked for them. No complaints. That's gambling. And then Dontavian Wicks actually had this, but I don't know if you guys watched the game, bro. The field was so bad. The field was so bad, which really, really sucks. He had this, but slipped the pass or whatever, or slipped and wasn't able to catch it. So yeah, and didn't get really targeted the rest of the night. Jordan Love covered over 1.5. He had like 50 chances. I'm surprised he only got 2. He should have had like probably 4 passing touchdowns. He definitely got stolen 1. So he should have had 3 at least. But yeah, crazy game. It's the second NFL game in Brazil. That game was kind of an outlier. The field was horrible. We move on. I'm really liking what I got for college football for you guys today, so I'm really looking forward to it. Real quickly, though, I just wanted to say that if you guys want to just get great value, a free pick you could go ahead and add on the Sleeper app right now is you can get Shedeur Sanders for get him for half a passing yard, which I can say he will hit that. It's a free pick on Sleeper. If you guys don't already have it, use code Frosty to sign up, and you'll get whatever you deposit matched up to $100. It's a great way, you know, if you want to place this bet with I'm gonna give you guys today, you can use that money, like the free money you get, or if you just want to do like a ton of other bets, you get your deposit matched. Go ahead and sign up on Sleeper and use code Frosty. Help support the channel, so that, you know, when we put out some good picks, you know, you guys get paid. But pretty simple. Today's picks, we're going to go ahead and dive in right now. I got 2 for you guys today. I like them a lot. They're maybe not the most enjoyable picks, but you know, I'm looking forward to it, and I like the value there. So first off right here, the first player we're going to go ahead and take a look at right now is going to be no other than my boy Luke. I think I'm saying it correctly, Luke Lakey. I'm not the best with pronunciations, but Luke Lakey right here. You guys hear that thing that Iowa just produces tight ends and more tight ends? Well, Luke Lakey will probably be in an NFL team in a couple years and be the next, you know, Sam Laporta, George Kittle, TJ Hawkinson, whoever it is. Luke Lakey, just learn the name now while we're here. But yeah, so his line is currently set right now. I got to use underdog because it's the only one I have available for me in my state, unfortunately. But here we go to Lakey right here. Here's his line. I believe on Sleeper, his line's actually lowered, I believe. I believe his line on Sleeper right now is 42.5, which is why I recommend you guys like use a site like Sleeper. But yeah, right now his line's at 43.5 on underdog. 43.5 receiving yards. And let's go ahead and dive into this right now. Now, obviously, we have some 2023 stats and then 2024. He's crushed this. He got injured in 2023, unfortunately. But in his 2 games in 2023, or he technically played 3 games, but again, he got injured. But in 2023, he covered this line of 43.5 both times until injury. And then in 2024, his 1 game he played last week covered this in 1 game. And right now, I think this is going to be a guy, his line, if we take a look, actually what it opened at 36.5, and it's currently at 43.5. And I think 43.5 is even still a little too low, to be completely honest with you guys. So I think next week and over the season, this is going to become probably like a 55, 58.5 point line. So it's like while you get the value. Luke Lakey, love the pick right here, over 43.5 receiving yards. They got Cade McNamara as their quarterback, and Iowa actually showed a lot of promise on offense. They obviously are known for the defense. They always are in the meme. They'll go ahead and like hold Alabama to 3 points, but then they can't get a single point. But they actually showed a lot of promise in the second half last week of their game. I really liked what I saw, so I think they're becoming a little bit more offensively dynamic. I do think Cade McNamara played at Michigan. He's familiar with Big Ten, kind of a veteran quarterback at this point in college football. He knows his guys. He knows who to target, and I think Luke Lakey, even though technically it's a rivalry game because I believe it's Iowa State, but I like the lineup. I like the matchup, and so yeah, that's kind of where I'm seeing. And you guys see right here, ISU receiving yards allowed. They're currently ranked 73rd, so good value in this matchup. And I mean, I think he'll crush it. So moving on to the next player, another very, very solid player here heading into the SEC is going to be my boy, another Luke today. It's gonna be Luke Has. Again, I hope I'm saying that correctly. Luke Has. I just assume it's Has. Like, I feel, how other way would you pronounce it? And we're gonna take basically his over on receiving yards right now. So right now on underdog, if I go and take a look right here, it's currently on 33.5. I don't know. I didn't look up Has on Sleeper yet, but I mean, if Lakey was good value, Has probably is good value as well. So make sure you guys check it out when you're watching this video. And then I'm also just going to go ahead and throw in the Shador receiving or passing yards right here. Where is passing yards? Oh, that player. Okay, well, I'm just going to do completions. Sure, it doesn't matter. I'm just assuming like it's the free pick you throw in. Do not take Shador. Like you can if you want. I'm not saying though. Don't take. I'm not suggesting that. I'm just adding it in here to give you guys the correct multi. That you can know what you could win. But yeah, we're going back to Luke Has right now. Let me explain this. So Luke Has on Arkansas, they're playing the Oklahoma State Cowboys. Going to be a good matchup. If you take a look at 2023, really wasn't covering this line a lot. Another tight end, by the way. But he wasn't really covering this line a lot, though he did show promise. He did against LSU, and then he also did it against BYU. Now, you're going to notice that a couple of the teams I actually didn't do it against previously were some lower tier teams like Kennesaw State, and I don't honestly know who WC is, but whatever. And then A&M, he didn't cover. 2024, first game of the season. Again, didn't play the most difficult competition in the world, but went ahead and had 42 receiving yards and clearly is showing that tight end 1 level upside. And Oklahoma State currently ranks 126, so the value in terms of that are good. And matchup. That's immediately what I look for when I'm trying to find these free picks and even the VIP picks is value in the matchup and rank. And so right there, immediately off the rip, really, really like it. And then I also like to see a lot of line movement. And I know that might sound contradicting. Is like, oh, there's a lot of line movement on the guy you suggested. Well, that's normally a good thing because that means a lot of people are taking the position that you're at. And right now, this morning, it's at 35.5. Right now on Underdog, it's at 33.5. I actually don't know where it's saying 35.5. So it's good value. I love the value there. I think it probably will be at 35.5 if you were watching this in the morning. And I still like it at 35.5. I think he'll be over 40, 45 tomorrow. And I like the matchup. So that's basically the plays for this college football slate. I will have more NFL out tonight. Probably after probably after, what's the last game at nighttime? Is it in Nebraska, Colorado, the late game? I texted it to someone earlier. I forgot. Let me go ahead and check real quick. I texted it earlier. Yeah, Colorado, Nebraska. So after the Colorado, Nebraska game, I'll hop on and do my free picks for NFL. And also, guys, I don't like advertising this a lot, but it's just for people that want to join. I do have my VIP pass, and if you guys want, use code Frosty. You're gonna get 50% off. It's a week pass. I try to make it as cheap as possible and as reasonable. I'm not trying to make a lot of money with this. It's just more for fun. Just kind of have a group that we ride bets with each week and try to make you guys some money. So yeah, it's a fun thing we do. But if you guys want to if you might miss my college football, but we still have the NFL VIP. So if you're interested, code Frosty, get into at least or if you're watching this before the college football slate, you'll get college football VIP and NFL. But I will have next week's week pass out on Monday. So if you just want to wait for that for the next week, you can go ahead and do that. I'll probably run a promo for it as well. But yeah, those are my picks. Let's go over them real quick. Luke Lacey, Luke Haas, tight end U. I don't know if Arkansas is really tight on you, but you guys know what I mean. So yeah, we're gonna have a fun Saturday. Hope you guys crushed it today, and yeah, let's have a blast.